to the Dean Bond Music Podcast Show, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready for some kick-ass 70s hard rock? Let me introduce Escape the Hive.
I wanna say it, maybe just let go. I want the world to know I can see the light. I can see.
Okay. Can we hear everything? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Did we lose the audio?
we lost the visual.
We lost the video. Hang on one second. Hang on. Let me stop the share. Can you hear me? Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
You're a little sideways on our screen. But
Am I? Okay, you guys, turn your phone sideways for me on this side. So just swivel it one more time. Go back and forth. It sometimes does that. There you go.
All right.
Yeah. How's it going, guys? I had a little malfunction. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
We can't hear you.
That's awesome. I don't know what the hell happened. I've been switching mixers over here and fucking with everything. And I want to welcome you guys to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show here.
You broke your
What's going on?
Can you hear that audience clapping right now?
No, but we're
No, but it's in our head all the
Yeah.
time. So
No, no, what's happened? Okay, guys, give me a chance here to fix that because what's happened, holy crap. I was trying to, so the sound from the computer is not coming out. Hang on one second. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. It's called technical difficulty here. Let's try it one more time. Hold on. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome. All right, I think everything's in place. I made some changes earlier and it kind of fucked me up. So how are you guys doing tonight?
great.
doing well. How are you?
That's awesome. I'm doing awesome. We got, for the audience out there, we have Escape the Hive, and they're with us tonight from, is it Phoenix, Arizona, guys?
Where it's raining.
Raining Arizona currently.
Is it fucking raining out there?
Yeah.
God dang it. You know what? We're getting the same thing up here a little bit. We're getting a little bit of rain.
The problem is tonight is the blood moon, and now I can't see it.
Oh no.
No.
You know, we're having a problem with the bees out here tonight. And I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, the bees are out of control. But I'm trying to escape the hive tonight.
Yeah.
So that's kind of corny, I know. But listen, I got some music queued up for you. What is it? Around the Sun. You guys have some new music out. What
Yes.
is your latest and greatest that's out now?
Well, Around the Sun is our new single on our new label, Iron Gate Records, and it will be out probably in April.
Okay, and I noticed you have some gigs coming up as well.
We do.
I
We
think
got a whole tour coming up that starts at the end of March.
okay, at the end of March, and we'll talk a little bit about your gigs towards the end of the show, so people kind of know what's going on with you. Around the Sun, and one of my favorite songs, and I can't help it. I'm an old guy. You guys were doing a remake, and I was playing it, and my wife is in there dancing. She's going, "Oh, I love this song," and it was. I'm sure you'll all recognize it. I love the keyboards, man. So. Under my skin. Okay, so I have to ask, what inspired you guys to do that remake, and just tell me a little bit about it, Conrad.
Yeah, great question, Michael.
Michael, why'd you pick that song?
That's going to happen a lot. It's not on the record. It's actually, you could only get it as a free song if you order a tour shirt off the website.
What's one of those? It's a bonus.
Shameless plug.
Yep.
It's a shameless plug bonus pack. But no, I was going to play the whole thing, but I just wanted to talk to you guys first. So I want to tell the audience who I have sitting in front of me tonight. We got Michael Beck, lead vocalist, former frontman for Jakey Lee, who used to play with Ozzy Osbourne. And he was Jakey Lee's Red Dragon, Cartel. And he fronted the critically acclaimed release with Kings of Dust. Michael's powerful vocals have been defining force in the hard rock scene. So that is all about Michael right there. He's the guy.
Blush.
Is that him with the long hair right there? There he is. The good looking guy next to the other good looking guy. There you go. And we have Paul Williams. Raise your hand, Paul.
Here I am.
Paul Williams on bass guitar with a background in DL Marble. I'll ask you that question later. Paul's rhythmic bass lines provides a solid foundation for the band's sound.
Goddamn right it does.
Goddamn right it does. And then we have Rich Hinshaw, which I didn't include in my commercial yesterday. I had 80 Adams, who's the previous drummer. Now we have Rich Hinshaw on drums, the versatile drummer known for his dynamic style and precision.
Goddamn right it does.
Who wrote that? AGT or AGBT or what? And we have Conrad Verela. Now he threw me for a spin today because he's just about everywhere on the internet. And he's done a lot of work with Alice Cooper in one hand. And he's also a Grammy-nominated musician. And he works with a foundation under Alice Cooper, which I have some videos queued up tonight for. So he does a lot of I don't know if it's volunteer work. All right, Conrad. That means they're not paying you.
Yep.
All right, so we got Mike Vars. Where are you at, Mike? Mike Vars is to my right. I'm not sure about you on your TV set, but Mike Vars is the keyboardist, adding depth with his keyboard prowess. Mike completes the band's rich, layered sound. And that's just
Indeed.
and I'm a keyboard player, so I understand that statement right there.
I'm glad somebody
This
does.
is going to be a long interview.
It is going to be a long one. I got a Hammond B3 behind me with an 01W FD Korg and a Yamaha 66 key Clavinova, which I run through my SC55 Roland canvas, which gives me about 100. I got 100 piano sounds on that
You
Roland
lost
canvas.
me on B3.
I run my Casio through the Fisher Price.
Guys, we're going to be taking some call-ins to the show tonight, and I'm kind of hoping. In fact, there's somebody already called in. They're a bit early, so I got to do my introduction anyway. But we do have a call sitting on hold, or unless you got a sixth member out there, I'm not sure. But there's somebody in the green room waiting to come out, or they're just waiting to come out. Where's my laugh track? I have a laugh track. Oh, you guys are going to be fun tonight. Okay, so You've all done a lot of music in the history. I was born in 63 and I'm 61. I'll be 62 on April 14th. And I came from probably pretty close to the same era you guys came from, at least some of you.
Well, yeah.
Okay, we've got some youngsters in the audience out there, but
I
we're
remember
going.
it like it was yesterday.
Okay, Conrad, you're the young guy. I think you're the young guy. Conrad's the young guy. I could tell. And he's worked with Alice Cooper and Geoff Tate. I'll get around to that too. Queenrike's one of my favorites.
Absolutely, my
Me and Geoff had the same vocal coach.
Cool.
We both saw Elizabeth Sabine. She was about 70 plus years old. She defected here from England, and she was my vocal coach. Ron Keel's vocal coach,
Cool.
Geoff Tate's vocal coach, and Bill Cosby and a bunch of other crazy guys.
Bill Cosby.
So anyway, I just threw that in there because we mentioned Queenrike.
Is he able to see him clearly?
I can see clearly now. Oh, you guys have a shitload. Do you guys do other remakes as well? I've got the Earth Moves. Do you guys do other remakes?
Yeah, we've got there's one that's actually on the debut record that is something from the Beatles.
Yep.
We did that.
That turned out killer.
Not that I'm
And
going
then
to play it. I'm just curious.
There's also another one. We did a remake of Carole King's
Earth Move, which
Yeah,
we addressed.
yeah,
And then there's a third.
Yeah. Okay.
5624,
That's got to be my favorite bunch.
which we do live.
I like the swing tempo. I like the songs that have a little groove to them. You know, that I like the punching on the keyboards.
Yeah.
You know I just love it. This is right in my this is in my wheelhouse, guys. I just love the 70s. I love the 70s more than the 80s. 80s got kind of hair bandish, and I was in the 80s. I was the lead singer for Danger, and I played with Van Halen and Guns N' Roses and all the guys back in.
Nice.
Cool.
Poison opened up for me when they came out here. They were fresh, but that's about the era. That's when I was playing. It was they considered it the hair band era.
Well, that's really the whole idea behind Escape the Hive, is having a 70s band with a bit of 80s flash.
There you go.
So
There you go.
that's exactly
Yeah.
where we were.
That's a great mix. You guys just got signed with Iron Gate Records.
Yeah.
Incredible opportunity for you guys, and I know Mark. I know the owner. And
Tell him hello.
I will. You guys probably talk to him all the time.
It's by the guy in the
I
green.
think we talked to him earlier today.
And you have a debut album. It says, "This Is Gonna Sting." Is that the album?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's the debut record. Yeah.
This Is Gonna Sting. It's so appropriately named.
And then we have a new record that'll be out probably sometime this summer.
Okay, is that going to be under the same name, or what? Do you guys have a name yet, or? Wait,
As a title for the record, we're kind of throwing around some things, but we haven't landed on anything for sure.
This is gonna sting too. Electric Boogaloo is my vote.
Yeah.
That's-
It's always gonna sting. It's always stinging. These damn bees,
It's still sitting.
Never mind, we got it.
I think we just found it.
Goddamn bees are. The fucking
You know what
bees.
song?
I just got stung again. I got to escape the hive. So
I like that.
you guys are funny. So I've been doing a little. I had this one guy tell me, you don't need to do research on bands. You're a podcast guy. Just ask them questions. Well, I like to know who I'm talking to sometimes, and you guys have such a wide career. All of you do. And I ran into Conrad because I love Alice Cooper. You guys are all out in Phoenix, Arizona. Are you in Phoenix? All of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All reside in Phoenix.
Okay. You guys all rehearse out there as well together.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're actually in the recording studio right now. Like,
Nice.
you turn the camera around, you'd see the studio. So we're
Okay.
taking a little break and recording the next record to talk to you.
I'm glad you guys joined me tonight. I really am. And I really love talking to the veteran or the musicians who've been around the block a few times. I'm getting a lot of fresh talent, which is fine. I'm trying to bring the new musicians up. The guys who are, the first podcast they've ever done. They got 3 or 4 singles out, and I talk to these young kids, and I call them kids. They're anywhere from 18 to 25, 30, and and we're all, I don't know if you guys, but I like talk.
We call those people guitar players.
It's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's a different conversation that I'm having with you tonight.
But sometimes it isn't. That's
True,
why
true,
Conrad fits in this so well, because most
Conrad,
of the references that people his age would never get, most of the musical background that we have, he totally knows. So that's why he fits in here so well, despite the difference in age, which is just a couple of years.
And Conrad. So Conrad, I'm guessing you're the young guy in the band.
No, actually the second oldest. Yeah, the youngest. The youngest. Yeah, I'm an old-oneer.
I'm going to do a little round robin real quick because I want to hear from each one of you individually for just a few minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna move over to Paul Williams, bass guitar, and he has a background in DL Marble. Can you explain what that means?
Yeah, DL Marble was a Americana red dirt artist that I played with for about 7 or 8 years, toured nationally and internationally, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, we just did really well, and it sort of cut my teeth in, sort of a real, I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't necessarily country, but, real singer-songwriter that
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I got stoned.
So we just took some really good songs and created a live show for them, and it was pretty successful. So
it was a good band.
And how long have you been playing music? When did you get started playing bass?
Oh man, junior high. So conservatively, maybe 35 years.
Do you play other instruments as well?
I noodle on guitar, but that's about it.
He's a real bass player.
He's dedicated.
Yeah.
He's not a guitar player with 2 less strings.
Let me bounce over to Mike Vars on keyboards. Yes. Mike, tell me a little bit about when did you get started playing keyboards? Do you play other instruments? And do you also, I guess you all sing in the band from what I understand. But give me a little background on your when you got started and what do you play?
Wow, I started music in grade school with like trumpet and stuff, but I also played bass. Most of my beginning was Christian rock, actually. Eddie DeGarmo was one of the guys that I influenced me with keyboards.
And you're like a what am I thinking? Deep Purple, John Lord type keyboardist. The rough Hammond. That B3 sound. I hear it. I hear it. That's what brings me back. That's the first thing I hear that brings me back to the 70s. Because rock and roll has changed, so many times. But the one thing that didn't follow through the 80s and 90s was that bitchin' keyboard sound, that dirty, the grindy. That's the one of the instruments that didn't really go along. I mean, it's still there. I still play it, but you don't hear it on a lot of the brand new songs and the new musicians. They just don't dig it, I guess. They're playing all the synthesizer bullshit. But let me move over to Rich Henshaw. Rich Henshaw on drums tonight. And Rich, tell me where you're originally from. I'm going to throw a twist at you. Where are you from, and when did you meet these guys?
Oh, man. So
it was a dark night alley.
Yeah.
In an alley? Did Conrad tackle you?
Experience.
In college, I needed the money.
You needed the fucking money, right? That's funny. No, tell
I'm
me.
not native. I think I might be the only native in here, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, one of 2.
Oh, okay. There's another one.
Yeah.
I was born
I
here,
got 2 natives from Phoenix, Arizona. Who is it? Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Had an effect on my brain.
So, Conrad, you're also native to Phoenix out there?
Born and raised.
Damn, you don't find that too often. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, and there's nobody.
Right.
Nobody. There's nobody from my neighbors. Everyone's from somewhere else. That's so funny. This is a very transient state.
Will tell me they're from California with their head down, like, yeah.
Oh my God. And what else? See, Conrad, I know a lot about you, but just give me a little history when you started playing music. And other instruments you play, and what is your function in the band? Now you do all the recordings. I noticed you fixed the cameras tonight. What do you do for the band exactly? Other than play an awesome guitar.
No, yeah. So my dad gave me my first guitar when I was 5, and I haven't stopped since. I don't know what the hell you're doing when you're 5 years old, but I had a guitar in my hand, so I was kind of born and raised around music. I try my best playing bass. I'm mainly a guitar player, vocalist. That's, I mean, pretty much about it. Put a triangle in my hand, I'll figure something out with it. But yeah, I stick to guitar.
Do you play anything else? I just feel you're multi-talented.
I mean, guitar, bass, vocals, a little bit of keys when necessary, but I've never really spent time with the instrument.
About songwriting?
Yeah, songwriting for sure.
Okay.
Writing with the right group and these group of guys, it's just always a blast. You never know what kind of creative juices are going to start flowing and bouncing off ideas. And
no, I got you. And is this
Conrad, yeah.
I got the creative juices, man. I tell you.
Yeah. Never mind. Yep.
I'll put you guys full screen so everyone can see your beautiful faces out there. And I'm going to move over to Mike. Did I talk to Mike Vars?
Yeah.
And Michael Beck. Michael Beck, the voice of the band. And when I heard you for the first time, I was a huge Rainbow fan.
Oh, nice.
Deep Purple, Rainbow, and I just love that. That vibrato. And well, you don't hear singers sing like that anymore. The only time you hear that is when you go back in time, or somebody like you comes forward today and sings like that. There's really not me and Mark Bowles are friends. I interview Mark Bowles.
Oh yeah.
And he's one of those singers like
Absolutely.
His range is unbelievable, and he's an unbelievable talent. But me and Mark, he's the only other singer that I've interviewed that I can think of. I did Glass Tiger from Canada, and Glass Tiger had some hits out. So I've interviewed a few Grammy award-winning musicians like Conrad, and
Nominated, almost nominated.
We don't have to talk about that. We just say Grammy Award. Yeah. But no, nominated is a big deal. It's a big fucking deal. And and I hope that you got a big round of applause from that. And I'll tell you what,
they're still going.
God damn it. They don't understand that I'm dealing with damn bees out there. They just keep coming. I'm sorry. I got to escape the hive tonight. So it's so corny. And I was going to do a game. But anyway, I'm not going to do the game because I have a whole list of music videos tonight for the audience and some and I hope you guys don't mind. We're probably going to go the full 1.5 hours tonight. Only because I see some videos up here. One of them, well, first I'm going to play your video. That's the most important. And you guys have, tell me who wants to preface the I Can See It by Escape the Hive video. And I'm going to get it queued up first so we can get ready. Who wants to preface that?
I think all that needs to be said is the video is a little out of this world.
Right.
So
what one word? Aliens.
Which weren't there when we filmed it, so it's kind of weird.
4 words: slightly overweight aliens.
I did watch part of it. I cut it short because I'm like, this is fucking corny as shit, man. These fucking green guys, they're playing the instruments. It was funny as shit. I was cracking up.
Well, I mean, honestly, we had the concept for the video, and I mean, it's only going to go 2 ways. You can bring in Steven Spielberg and spend $100 million on it, but that's not really what we wanted.
We could have done it, but we didn't want it.
Right.
Guys, you don't need Steven Spielberg for this. This is all you guys. It really is.
Yes.
And just so you know, when I do these podcast shows, I shoot them out again. So everything I do is being recorded in high density or high quality. So I'm setting up the video right now to play. And are you guys ready?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
All right. And if you can't hear it, I want you guys to yell at me, okay? Just like give me just flip me off or something. All right, here we go. All right.
Oh, wait.
Well, don't flip me off right now. And the audience, I want you guys to sit back, listen, pop some popcorn, break out your favorite drink. I'm going to play a song. I Can See It by Escape the Hive.
It's hanging in the air tonight. Everything that you've been told don't seem to make it right. And with all the misdirection, I know it's true. And even with that sleight of hand, something's wrong, maybe it's you. I wanna say it, maybe just let go. I want the world to know I can see the light. I can see
Yeah.
all the daily indignation, what there's to see, nothing to go around. It's an opportunity, and with that redirection and a look of gloom, what's left to build upon? Take it hard and take it soon. I wanna see it, maybe just let go. I want the world to know I can see the light. I can see it.
Drink on me, baby.
And what truth there is to tell. Right behind the ticking dial. Let your feet and tell me now. You see it, but don't know it. I can see the light. I can see it. I can see the light. I can see just let go and see the
Wow. Guys, that's some fucking crazy shit you got going on there. Nice. So tell me about that video. What went into it? When did you do it? What year? And I'm not going to talk about your budget because those guys in the green outfits probably cost a lot of money. So tell me, who wants to talk about the video?
We did it last May.
Oh, you did it that recent?
Yeah, last May, and it just got re-released literally today for from Iron Gate Records. So that's kind of our relaunch onto our new label.
Oh,
So,
okay. So that's why you were kind of telling me that it's been re-released, basically.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just look under Iron Gate Records or look
Okay.
up Hive and you'll find it.
And so everybody out there, in case you're wondering, it's escapethehive.com. Is that your website?
Escape the Hive official. Yeah.
Okay, everyone, escape the hive, as it's spelled, official.com. And you can find what I'm playing tonight. You can get you can buy their music on Spotify, Amazon, and it looks like they live on Instagram and Facebook, from what I can tell so far.
Well, we actually live on CDs and vinyl, so
Which you can also buy at escapethehiveofficial.com. There should be a button right here. There's a crawl. Right
you know, guys, if I had that crazy software, I'd throw the button right in the middle there. But I'm kind of like I'm an old guy, so I have archaic software. But at least I can see you guys, and you guys look awesome, and you guys have been around the block, and I love talking to musicians that, you know, have done a few things. You know, there's stories behind every one of you, and that's why sometimes I'll grill you, and I could spend 30 minutes to an hour on each person, but I can't do that. So I am going to kind of jump around. We're going to play a lot of music, as much as I possibly can.
Let the music do the talking.
Let the music do the talking. Now, you said you had another video. Is it I can see is the one we played, correct?
Right.
Okay, and I also have the audio queued up as well. And we have I have a bunch of songs queued up. Roll the dice. Watch it.
That's off our debut release. This is gonna sting.
Okay, so that's gonna be on the album. And the new albums, any of these songs gonna be on the new album?
No, that's on the record that's out now on our debut.
Gotcha.
Our sophomore release comes out probably sometime this summer, but our first single will be out in the next 30 days.
Okay, okay.
And that's called Around the Sun.
Around the Sun. I gotcha. Now, I also want to get to the audience tonight, because I didn't talk about them calling in. Everybody out there that wants to talk to the band tonight, and I saw a call come in earlier. So don't be afraid to call in. Let me see if I can go full screen on this real quick.
I think Rich scared them.
It happens.
You know, I didn't take the call right away, but if whoever called, call back in. The phone number is 669-444-9171 in the USA. There's also a QR code that I put up. If you're in another country, scan. Where am I at? Oh, my finger. Oh, God, this is weird. Okay, scan that QR code, and I did it with my phone, so it does work. And then the QR code at the bottom is my website if you go and want to check out all the other stuff. And I'm calling this segment "Talk to the Band." That's my new slogan. I made it up this morning. Talk to the band. I did. I really did. I said, Lois, what should I call this segment? I got to call it something. She said, well, I don't know. Call into the show. And I said, nah. Talk to the band. So anyway, 669-444-9171. And the secret code to get in is, I hope I put that down, there it is, 702-927-2226. You'll need the meeting ID, 702-927-2226. That's for the audio listeners out there tonight who are not watching the show. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are driving down the road listening to this tonight, and they're going to get the other podcast show that I release after this one, which is the cleaned up version. I get rid of all the mistakes that I made tonight. So anyway, you know, we all make fucking mistakes, especially during the live show. You know, I did a show with Carlos Cavazzo, you know, and when I was talking to him, I go, do you remember doing a podcast show where you were frozen for 30 minutes? And he goes, no, I don't remember that. I go, yeah, your face was like this. And you were in the middle of saying something, but I go, did you know that? He goes, no, I never knew that. I go, yeah, you were frozen for like 30 minutes. And the guy with the long black hair, he does the podcast show, real long black hair. He's going, I don't know what's going on. My internet's a little slow tonight. Oh. Carlos is over there with his guitars.
Yeah.
And I was laughing.
I rock face on.
Yeah. And when I got Carlos on the show, I said, Carlos, I want to check your internet tonight. I want to make sure you're not frozen on me, but you guys look awesome. You got a great connect. Now you're in your recording studio and your rehearsal studio. Is that right?
Right. Yeah. Right.
And this is where you guys live so many nights a week, I'm guessing?
And
Yeah.
we've got 3 songs. Obviously, Around the Sun is done because you're going to hear that soon. We've got 2 more that are waiting to be released, probably into the summer, and then in the meantime, we'll be finishing up the record, which is what we're doing as soon as we get done talking to you.
You guys are on a roll. You guys are on a roll. And I'm so glad because we need that sound today. These young kids got to listen to it and go, man, that's what it used to be like.
Well, what's really cool is that we're all pretty proud of the first record and the way it came out, but this next record is another level. It's we really toured quite a bit last year, and so these songs kind of morphed themselves into some different things than when we originally wrote them, and we didn't get the chance to do that with the songs on the first record. So this one is really coming together pretty well.
Are you pretty happy with the way it's come together?
So far, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just better songwriting because there's again we've had time to kind of let it ferment a little bit. And it's added.
Sometimes you learn from the first session, you go, let's not do that again. And let's do this a little bit better. And maybe we add this next time. I mean, I'm just kind of giving you the recipe builds as you go, right?
The great thing about playing them on tour is that, most of the good stuff comes from mistakes. So if you are in, somewhere, Kansas City on a Wednesday night, and then you play St. Louis on Thursday,
right.
There's usually something that happened on Wednesday that was like, wow, that was kind of cool. And instead of waiting 3 weeks to put it in, the next time you play, you get to do it that night and the night after and the night after. So things grow organically, but they grow a lot faster.
No, I understand. And everything is like that, right? In life, you do it and you go, oh, I can do that better. And I don't care if it's cooking barbecue ribs or writing a song.
Plus, we can get a reaction too right away.
Yeah, right away.
right.
Yeah, every since we started playing Around the Sun, that is always the song that people come up after the show and go, "Oh man, that one song, that Sun song." It's gotten a great reaction, so that's why we chose it as the first single.
And I did give it a listen earlier, and it's a pretty damn good song. Now, you said something, you didn't have a video on that, correct? Yet?
Not yet, but it's coming probably early summer.
We're filming it this Sunday.
Yeah,
Filming it this Sunday, exactly.
I kind of feel it coming on right now. Let's give it a listen.
Now the rubbers hit the road. Just when I left my fears and feel a bit astonished, but now I'm ready to shed tears. So goodbye, you're leaving. This little trip around the sun. So goodbye. But the best is yet to come.
fucking good song. Now I see why. I see why you guys like that song so much. There's a lot of moving parts in me as a songwriter. I can tell you there's a lot that went into that song.
Yeah.
All the way from the transitions to the breaks to the guitars, keying up together, and the vocals are just screaming.
Thanks, man.
Love that shit. And the guitar is fucking out of control, Conrad.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Out of control.
We let him out of his cage on that.
No, I saw him earlier today. That's when they let him out of his fucking cage. This guy was running around a stage in a competition for Alice Cooper or some shit. And you, I don't know how old you were, man. You looked young. You looked really...
First year was 16. Year after that was 17. The year I won, I was 17 years old.
Oh my God. That's pretty cool though. I mean, you look really young. In fact, I caught you on the Alice Cooper commercial for his, I don't know if it's, what's the name of it again? Alice
The
Cooper.
Solid Rock Teen Center?
Yeah. And you were talking during the commercial. It's all the kids are playing pool. I have that on video. Now, I talked to Michael earlier and I said, I found this acoustic jam of you guys. And Michael and Conrad were sitting down, and I have to kind of cue it up. Let me make sure I don't get any commercials on this. Hang on. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. Make sure it's the right. Yeah, it's you guys. Okay. You guys, and a lot of times I'm an acoustic guitar player guy, and I do a lot of acoustic stuff. And when I can hear two guys play together, it really gives me a handle on, I don't know, the raw sense of who they are. And do you guys mind if I play that?
No, go ahead.
It's off a podcast you guys did, and it's Conrad and Michael. And I don't know if you guys are sitting on. It looks like you're in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Our clothes are on in this one, right?
Your shirt's off.
Right?
He's pinching your nipple during the chorus.
Play that one. Play that one. That's the one.
That's in both, right?
You got to be a little more specific.
This is kind of cool, actually. Hold on a second. A little bit of porn going on. Yeah, hide your kids, people. Put your kids in the bedroom because this is coming up here. The clothes are on. This is great. And let me share it. I'm just going to share it. It's real quick. It's only like 30 seconds, but I just want to give people an idea of what you guys do together when you're sitting around with your acoustic guitar and you're probably writing some songs. So let me share this real quick. There we go.
Sun is on the rise, all the way to sunset. Ain't no big
You guys are live right now.
Answers in the sky.
That guitar sounds really nice.
Clear as can be out there among the ruins. But the only thing I see, now where else would you be? You is me. What you get is what you see. What you see, you and me. If we were living separate lives.
Nice, guys. Nice.
I'd be looking for you where our paths collide. If we were living separate lives, you'd be the one that got away, but all my life. Never-ending quest for the shiny apple on the tree, an unbending search, what was meant to be. As we fumble through the dark, but they least I've got you here. Here alone with me. Now where else would you be? You with me. What you get is what you see. What you see. You and me. If we were living separate lives, I'd be looking for you.
Awesome.
Wondering where our paths collide. If we were living separate lives, you'd be the one that got away but on my mind. Been on my mind, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're on my mind. Ooh. If we were living separate lives, I'd be looking for you, wondering where our paths collide. If we were living separate lives, you'd be the one that got away. If we were living separate lives, I'd be looking, wondering where our paths collide. If we were living separate lives, you'd be the one that got away but on my mind.
I'll sing with you guys.
Oh, baby, you're on my mind.
Oh my, that was awesome, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
God damn, I think I lost my crowd again for some reason. Hang on.
We heard it.
Hey, that was awesome. You guys did an awesome job on that. Now, the reason I played that is because you guys are joined at the hips, it sounds like, when it comes to songwriting. And how long have you two been writing together? And I saw that the band started in 2001, I believe.
Yeah.
And how long have you two known each other and been writing together?
Well, I mean, the writing really comes from all of us.
Right.
Whether Conrad has an idea, or whether Paul has an idea, and we kind of start the process, in putting the arrangement together. Then I do the vocals, the lyrics, and the melody. And then once we bring it in, and Rich usually kind of turns things around immediately. And then, Mike adds his layer into it, and it doesn't really, it's a song, but it's not really an Escape the Hive song until the five of us have played it together.
Yeah.
And that song was called, is it something?
Separate Lives.
Separate Lives, yeah. And there's also there's a full video for that that we did. That was actually our first full video that went up after the debut record came out.
What a great song.
Thanks.
I know you guys have a recorded version of that, Separate Lives.
Yeah, it's on the debut record.
And I get some keyboards in this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to go ahead and play it. There we go. There we go.
Sounds great.
I remember this part.
That's the best we've ever done it.
The answer's in disguise.
Sorry, guys, I forgot to share it.
But clear as can be, out there among the ruins. But the only thing I see, now where else would I be? You and me. What you get is what you see. What you see. You and me.
You guys, I hate to cut it short, but you guys have a video of this song as well, correct?
Yeah.
Do you want to play that video so the audience can sing along?
Yeah.
You know, I just noticed it. I'm sorry. I got your video list up right now, and that is a great song. And I've got about 20 songs queued up right now, guys. And so
Play
just
them all.
I would love to play them all, but we'll be here all night long. But separate lives. Hold on a second. Let me just cue it up for the audience real quick so you guys can get a little visual at the same time. Hang on one second. There it is. Oh, I like this video. Why didn't I play it? Sometimes I just, I just don't. Anyway, this is a good one. You guys are kind of setting up. It looks like you're in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can get this baby full screen. Yes.
This one's more of a concept video.
Okay, I got it. And we do whatever we got to do to get the song out. But the visual, don't you agree, guys? We need the visual sometimes to get people to pay attention. And I know your fans, your hardcore fans don't give a shit. But like for the people that see it for the first time, it's nice to have a video or a visual, even a lyric video. It works. I mean, I know Mark Bowles. Huh?
The video was, I mean, it's a concept video, and it was fun to shoot. It goes along with the, what the song is about, and
okay,
and so
yeah. it tells the story a little bit.
Absolutely, it does.
All right, that's what I wanted to hear. Let's give it a play, and everybody at home, crank it up, and move your popcorn aside. Pull out your Jack Daniels or your whiskey, and pull up a shot, because I got one right over here. Hold on a second. Well, it's Coors Light, but it's. Here we go. Let's play it. All right.
The sun is on the rise, all the way to sunset. Ain't no big surprise, all this thread of regret. The answer's in disguise, but clear as can be, out there among the ruins. But the only thing I see, now where else would I be? You and me. What you get is what you see, what you see.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It just kept playing. I wanted to play again. That was awesome, guys. What a great song. You know, it's this live thing has got me, you know, shaken up over here. But you know, I've got like 4 screens going on. I got the audience. Now you guys got some people on the chat thread tonight.
All right,
And
nice.
probably about 20 or 30 people that are tuning in tonight.
What's
And
going on, yo?
yeah, so say hi to all the people on chat tonight.
Howdy.
We're
Thanks
on
for joining
we're
us.
on Rumble, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on Instagram, and we're on TikTok. And
Nice.
sometimes TikTok doesn't fly, but I gotta jump through some hoops to get it live on Instagram right before the show. I've got to hit it, so it's weird. But anyway, I think we're live on all of them. I see them all lit up, and I see people chatting and talking. It's great. And we're still taking call-ins to the show tonight, people. You're listening to Escape the Hive, and they are 70s rock and roll, and I don't want to pigeonhole them into 70s. I mean, I'm sure they play whatever they want to play, but this is the feel we're getting tonight, is that 70s classic. You're hearing music from the 70s.
You're not
And
wrong.
even though it's today, you're hearing the sounds of yesterday. You're hearing the B3, the distorted organ that we used to love so much from Deep Purple.
And no fake drums.
And no frickin' click tracks and drums and shit. You know, you're hearing the real McCoy tonight, and you're hearing one of probably now. Has anyone ever compared you or said, you know, you kind of remind me of Wolfgang a little bit?
Me?
I'm not going to compare you. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
No, I gotta tell you though, when I heard you play today on that, you know, that I'm like, Wolfgang could learn a few things from you. Let me tell you right now.
That's too kind. That's too kind. Actually, there is a funny story. I'm a huge like Wolfgang Mammoth WVH fan. They came and played a show down here at the Marquee in Arizona. And
Okay.
it's so funny because when they finished their set, I was near the front of the stage to watch them play. And I'm walking back to the back of the venue, and everybody is stopping, asking to get pictures with me, thinking that I was Wolfgang. And of course, I'm gonna take. I mean, Verela's cool.
He's right there. It's got
Okay. Hey, you got to admit it. Have we ever signed an autograph because somebody wanted it so bad? And when they thought we were, one guy thought I was John Mellencamp. I'm like, I'm wasted. It's 2:00 in the morning. I'm at Denny's having coffee, and I go, oh yeah, I'm John Mellencamp. And he goes, no, man, you don't have to hide, bro. I know you're John Mellencamp. And I had this black jacket and the leather boots, and my hair was kind of to the side, and I had, you know, I kind of had the Mellencamp thing going. And then I was walking through an airport in Vegas, and I had the long brown leather trench. My hair was down to here back in the 80s, and they thought I was Vince Neil. I'm like, this lady goes, can you take a picture with the family? I'm like, okay.
She's got it on her wall.
It comes up at every
I don't think Vince was in Vegas
This is my
that night.
picture with Vince Neil.
We could show up in somebody's wall somewhere. That's funny. But you know, shit happens. But people are so desperate to get a picture with a rock star, you know, and they want an autograph or whatever. We've all been there. We've all done that. And but the main thing is we love music. We love to write music. We love to be artists. We love to educate. And I love the fact that I'm sure all of you educate the younger artists, the new musicians coming up in the music business.
And there's some good ones.
And there's some really great talent because why? They have access to the internet, and they have access to YouTube. They can pick out riffs that Conrad wrote 10, 15 years ago, and they're like, I know that riff. Why? Because Conrad played it.
No, just let him keep talking. Let him keep talking.
But you know what I'm saying? I could pick every note he does out. If I stop the video and I look at his fingers, I know exactly what Conrad's playing.
Growing up, YouTube was such an incredible tool for me as an aspiring guitarist because I wanted to learn what a lot of those 80s hair metal guys were doing. And, you know, it's trying to learn Yngwie at full speed is damn near impossible. But you go, you know, half speed, quarter speed on YouTube, and you can break down what they're doing. And it really is a great tool. It really is.
You know, and we all, you know, instead of buying the sheet music and doing all that stuff, you know, it's easier just to pull up a video and go, oh, that's what he's doing. That's where the, you know, the finger's going and that, all that shit. And we think we got it because we got a good ear, right? I'm sure all of you guys got a great ear, and we hear it and we go, I think I'm doing it right. But we sometimes we reflect back and go, oh, I missed that note. I'm not doing it right, but whatever. But that's just the today's technology, the young kids. And we talk about the talent today. They are way more advanced at an early age than I was when I was 14. I was playing, I did my first record in 1979, and I didn't have anybody helping me out. And and I was 14 years old, right? And right around the early 80s, it cost a fortune to get a CD out.
Absolutely.
I think it cost me like $1,000 to get a CD in my hand.
Right, one.
No, they gave me one. They gave me one and said, "Be careful with that. Don't lose it." all right, I won't lose it. And I had to play it for A&R and producers, and we did some member showcases. We had to go down.
Have it. I need it back.
Can I have that back? Now they got credit cards. We just bink into their phone and they got all our shit.
Yep.
Technology has really helped us out tremendously. Also, it's hurt us too, because people can now get our music for fractions of a penny.
Yeah.
For every play. We don't get really, but that's okay, because we're getting our music out there now that we could never.
Remember way back when they thought the internet was going to be a good thing, and that having access to all the knowledge everywhere in the whole world would make things better. Remember that?
Yep, I remember.
Yeah,
and
right.
In life, I think in life there's pros and cons with everything, right?
Well, con.
Pros and con. Con the fuck out of my money. They've taken all of our money, right? And we're left with no money, but we still have to go out there and put on tours, go on tours.
And that's the pro.
That's the pro. And there's the silver lining in the internet is people get to see us. Like tonight, this podcast show will be seen in 105 countries.
All right.
When I re-edit this tomorrow, that's when it goes out to Spotify, iHeartRadio, back out to all of the socials. I have about 50 of them. And I was in Australia for 28 days. And for instance, in some countries they play iHeartRadio. They don't play Pandora in Australia. I couldn't play my favorite Pandora list, so I had to listen to iHeartRadio. So every country has their socials. But when I check my stats, I see a peak from 105 different countries. Bangladesh, India, Finland, Brazil. I have more fans probably in Australia and Brazil. And I remember when the United States used to be 99%, now it's 89%. So I have about 11% out there that people are actually going to see you guys. They're going to see your face and listen to your music. And so I'm all about that. I'm all about the quality for one, quality over quantity. I don't care about millions and millions. And then when people see the show, it's perfect.
Well, that is part of the problem of music in today's age is it's quantity over quality. And
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. Let me hold on a second. I jump around a lot, guys. Sorry. I just want to play this because Conrad, I have to showcase you just for a few minutes. Is that okay?
Sure. He never gets enough attention, for God's sake.
I mean, don't feel like you have to. I would,
This is Alice Cooper's Proof is in the Pudding musical talent search. And apparently, is that where you met? I'd like to know, is that where you were introduced to Alice Cooper?
Yeah. Well, I mean, prior to listening to his music for years growing up, yes, that was where I properly got to meet Alice. Yeah.
I kind of thought that, but I want to hear it from you. You looked very young here. And what interactions did you have with Alice? Did he put you in the recording studio, or did he just shake your hand and say, "Good job, boy"?
No, the being able to have a relationship with a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer is just incredible in its own right. But I mean, Alice is the most laid back, nicest, humble, down to earth, give his shirt off his back for you rock star ever. I mean, I think it's because of Alice Cooper Solid Rock Teen Center here in Phoenix I was able to get involved with them. I got involved in their music competition, which I'm anticipating is what we're going to be watching. So
I'm thinking so. Yeah, I don't know how old were you in this video? I think you know which one it is.
Probably 16 or 17. If it was from 2017, 16. If it was 2018, I was 17.
You look about 17, but man, you are running around like a freaking Olympian athlete. I'm going to play it for the audience. If you don't mind, here we go.
I guess we're going to the next one.
This crazy guy. Nice. A little bit of Stevie Vai right there.
Let me hear you guys. You guys having fun?
Oh, that works. Yep.
Fucking out of control.
You planned that.
Holy shit, Conrad! What the fuck were you thinking, man?
You know, it's funny. I look back and I think the exact same thing. What was I thinking? Yeah. The internet's a crazy thing, isn't it, Paul? That was a great comment there.
You didn't think I was going to find that, did you?
I wish you hadn't. No, you know, it's funny to see how. Yeah, I mean, I was a little 80s hair metal shredder, and then I grew up at some point. I don't get me wrong. I mean, it's cool to see. It's cool to see. It was such an amazing experience in being involved in all of that. But I think what you will see at an Escape the Hive show today is a very different version of that. Very different version of that. There's a little bit more melodicism and less notes, refinement, and more soul, for sure. Much more soul.
Well, I apologize for that. No, I kind of caught that breakdancing moment where you were kind of, you were going to do some breakdancing or something. What was going on?
I don't know what I was gonna do. Yeah, I don't think I've watched. I
gotta say, now, if you were that good at what, 17, 16?
17, 16, I think, 17 there, yeah.
And how good are you now if you were that good then?
Well,
Or do I even ask that?
Here's the thing, because when he first got in the band, the first couple shows, remember when I was told that we all know you can play fast. That's
Shredder. He's a fucking shredder.
3 notes that really mean something. Then you can play fast again. and he's come a long way with that. And I think it's part of the songwriting process too.
Oh yeah. It's one thing. It's one thing to be a fucking smoking shredder, but it's another thing to sit down and write a song.
Yeah, and it's nice to just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, no, I got you, man. I've been playing music for 45 years. I've written over 100 songs, and I've sat down with some of the best players. And I'll tell you what, the hardest thing for anyone to do is to kind of take a back seat when another part needs to, breathe.
Right.
When the vocal melody comes in, the keys even got to come down a little bit. The guitar starts muting and starts doing some funky shit. And then there's a moment where boom, the guitar shines.
Well, that's the nice thing about, I'm like you, I've been involved in a lot of projects over the years.
Yeah. But I love music. I love music. Now, guys, I want to slip over. We have a younger generation watching the show tonight. We have a lot of young kids that watch the show. No, I'm going to come back to you, Michael. Don't worry. I'm coming back. I know your mouth is still moving over there.
All right. I didn't have anything to say.
Wait, I wasn't done defending myself.
No. I know your brain was like smoking right there. Hold on. So I want to cue this up. And this is kind of strange. And the reason I found this because I was doing research on Conrad. And someone told me, another podcaster told me, Dean, he's a radio show host. He says, Dean, you don't need to do any research. I would not have found this. And what this is Alice Cooper. And it's the creative process. It's why we have the creative process. And I don't even know if you know what I'm going to play right now. But this is
anything like the Vars video. We can skip over this segment.
I think you're in this one.
Oh, fun.
But you're not playing guitar.
Thank God.
What are you doing?
Well, I think you look super young. And Alice is talking to Alice is talking why we have
He's settle, guys.
All right, now guys, your voices are live over the air, and this is kind of he is talking, so they can hear everything we say. All right, so I am going to play it now for the audience, and let's just bear with it. And this is kind of for me, this is kind of a shout out to the creator, to the creators out there that sometimes wonder why they're doing it, and they wonder if it makes a difference in their lives. So let me play it for you.
What if there wasn't art, music, literature, dance? What would we be? We would be machines. We would be dumb animals. What if we couldn't express ourselves? Would we go insane? I think we would. I think we would go insane if we couldn't write poetry, if we couldn't write a letter, if we couldn't write something that showed what our heart was, or at least where our mind was going. God gave us creativity. God gave us a chance to express ourselves. He wanted to see what we were going to come up with. He wanted to see how clever we were. He wanted to see how stupid we were. He wanted to see how funny we were. And I think he ingrained that in our system. It's not new. It's ingrained in our systems. So everybody has this. All right, so what if nobody believed in me? But what if I believed in me first? I believed that there was something in me that had something to say. I believed it so much forced myself to just come out and give it to the world, and then take the criticism. And then you take that and you get better. We just channeled it into keep doing this until people get it. Don't be like the guy next to you. Don't be like, search for that thing that makes you unique to everybody. And then that's what you're nurturing. Everybody has this. It's just finding it, going down and mining it out and finding it. That's the whole idea behind Solid Rock, is to come in, find your talent, and then work on it, nurture it. And that's what we're here to do, is to encourage that.
Once I was introduced to the rock and what the rock has to offer for young local musicians, everything boosted. It was incredible. I went from playing local dive bars of 15 people on a good night to opening up for ZZ Top in front of 20,000 people at Bike Week.
I've made this place a second home to me.
And what the rock does is it takes something that you love and it can enhance and further progress how you go about doing that. It provides a safe space for all teams. And you can come here and spend time with people that do nothing but share love.
It's really a community.
We believe in the youth. We believe that you believe in the youth. You want to see these kids flower and blossom and become great, great, great people. The only way to do that is to support them. The only way to do that is to encourage them. The only way to do that is to come down and watch them play, watch them work, watch them get better. And then in the end, what do you get? You get a great big garden of flowers. And they're all talented, they're all beautiful, and they're all great.
You know, I love that commentary when I was watching it earlier, because I'm always trying to get a message out to the youth, the new musicians coming up in the world. And that story talks to the person who maybe thinks it doesn't matter. But he talks about how we all have a place, we all have a creative process, and it makes us feel good. And it gets us out. You know, this is what we do, guys. We're rock and roll musicians. We write music, and we inspire so many people, more than you know, more than I know. There's more people watching the show than I even know. And there's a lot of young kids that are looking for answers. And I love Alice Cooper in that respect. That guy. I mean, did you get that from him? I mean, he's such a warm-hearted, smart individual, and he knows exactly what he's doing in the entertainment business. And he puts on the Alice show and all that stuff. Well, and do you still reach out to him today? Do you get to talk to him today?
Yeah, I've worked with him on a pretty regular basis. I mean, we've done some pop-up shows here in Phoenix. There's actually some articles about Escape the Hive guitarist Conrad Verela joining Alice at some pop-up shows that should be out there from Sleaze Rocks, and there's some
Sleaze Rocks.
Yeah, there's some articles out there.
Love that
we
name.
do. I'm fortunate enough to work with him and do halftime shows, Suns games. We've done some
cool.
foundation charity gigs out of the state. So Alice is the man. I'll be seeing him this weekend. So yeah, he's a cool cat. Really cool cat.
Could you do me a favor and tell him to come on the show? And you come on the show with him.
I'll see what I can do.
Because, you know, I have friends in Arizona, and I would love to do an interview with, I know he's a radio show guy, and he really knows how to tell stories, and it would be great to have, I'll just turn the mic over to him and let him talk. But I was
great. The unbelievable thing about Alice is he's always out on the road. I mean, he's constantly touring.
Even today.
Even today.
Yeah.
That's incredible. You guys have a bunch of songs in front of me, but I only want to play the ones, your favorites. Okay, so I'm going to give you some. We have a Watching Me. We have the one I played earlier. Oh, I love that one. Oh, and you did 25 or
624.
624. That was a crazy version. I did listen to it. Around the Sun, we played.
Yep.
Ken, did you guys have a favorite you want me to play? I got Earth Move. I got Earth Move, and I've got Roll the Dice.
Yeah, play that one.
Roll the Dice?
Yeah,
that's
I like the name of that. I just do. All right, everybody, you're listening to Escape the Hive. This is Roll the Dice.
Round the corner, I leave what I want for what I need. Set out for something more than I can see. I can feel it. Yes, I feel it. Out in the distance, it's a light of souls just out of reach. Sit back and plot your calls. You'll never know what luck can teach. Don't deny it. Don't even try it. Yeah. Roll the dice. Nothing around the corner makes it alright. Roll the dice. I bet the luck, just let it ride. Just let it ride. Let it ride. Rags to riches, back to rags, it's all in the name of the game. Break the bank when you get the itches, there's always a place for the blame, cause you need it. Just gotta feed it. Put down the lock, the stock, the bear of the farm, whatever you want. No way to have it all, unless the need is more than the want, but you know it. Just don't blow it, yeah. Roll the dice. Got the round in the corner makes it alright. Roll the dice. I bet the luck, just let it ride. Just let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. Just let it ride.
Yeah.
Come on. Roll the dice. Got the round in the corner makes it alright. Roll the dice. I bet the luck, just let it ride. Just let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Fucking good night. Wow. You guys, I have a video queued up, and I forgot to play it earlier. This is Conrad on stage with Alice Cooper. And you guys, this is a very short one, so take a breath, take a breather, take a shot, whatever you got to do. Conrad, I'm going to play it for you right now. It's very quick, so here we go.
Oh, this is
Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
This would be Conrad, Verela, and Alice Cooper from Escape the Hive. Sing it. Oh man, that was too fast.
I know. That's fun. That was part of our pop-up show. We did.
You should have done that whole song, the whole thing.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
Oh my God.
Somebody's got it.
Yeah, but no, it sounded bitching. I just wanted people to see you on stage with Alice Cooper. They're like, that guy's an imposter. He doesn't know him.
How are the viewers? How are our viewers doing? Any comments? Any calls?
Hey, everybody, now call into the show. Darn it. Let me see here. I'm going to put that number up one more time. And I need a caller into the show right now because Conrad wants to talk to you.
Don't be scared of Rich.
Don't be scared of Rich. Rich is a good guy. You know, even though he's a drummer. I know how drummers are.
That's all it is.
Let me look over at the feed here. We got YouTube spinning. We got Facebook spinning. I'm on. Oh, my God. There's more people now. Let's see here. We got a whole bunch of people. Geoff, Virgil, welcome to the show, Geoff.
What's going on, Geoff?
Hey, man.
I'm hearing you on my ending. Okay, thank you, Geoff. I'm glad you confirmed that. If you can't hear me, what the fuck am I doing up here? Geoff, Virgil, hello. How's it going? Okay, so we got now Lois Larimore from Almost Famous, over 2,000. Was it 2,000 subscribers over there? I used to be a pool player. I'm on that website as well. So we have over 2,000 subscribers, and they're listening to you tonight as well. So that's Almost Famous.
Nice.
And we have
Like us.
Almost.
and there's Alice Cooper. Hey, Alice, how's it?
Hey, Alice.
Hey. I'm sure it's really him.
You know, he's got a fake name, I'm sure. So I'm on YouTube, then we jump over to Facebook where a whole bunch of people jump on there. There we go. And I can't even, oh my God, am I even on the right page? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. It's keeping track of all these people, and then we need to call in. So somebody get on the phone, pick up your phone, write this down, 669-444-9171. This is in the United States, 669-444-9171. In the USA, the meeting code to get in is 702-927-2226. Meeting ID is 702-927-2226. The first caller in wins a free mug with Escape the Hive. Is on the front of the mug. It's the picture of the guys. It's a beautiful mug, and I will ship it out to you. But all you gotta do is call me. You get a free mug. You get a free mug. It's awesome. I have like 61 of them back here.
We only need 5.
You need 5. I'll send you 5. Let's see. It's a beautiful mug. Can you read it? Okay, there's the mug right there.
Yeah.
It's nice. Talk to the bands. Talk to the band hour or minute. Phone number 669-444-9171. Write that down. Country code is 1. Now there's a little QR code in the right-hand side. If you're out of the country or in another state, Chicago, New York, or whatever, scan that code. It's on my right.
Oh, there it is.
There's, and scan that code with your phone, and it'll bring up all the phone numbers in about 90 countries. So scan that code. I don't know how people do this. The newscasters scan that code, and then the phone number for all of us here in the United States is 669-444-9171, and secret code 702-927-2226, and that's to win the Dean Vaughn Music podcast mug featuring Escape the Hive. And I'll tell you.
Nice.
They've been buzzing around all night, I'm telling you. You know what, guys? I picked the wrong sound effect, right? I was messing around earlier, and I played it, and Lois loved it. I don't know what the hell she saw in it, so I'm just gonna play it only because she liked it so much. Are you ready?
Slap that ass, motherfucker, motherfucker, slap that ass. Slap that ass, motherfucker, motherfucker, slap that ass.
Wow, what a tune!
I mean,
Who wrote that one?
That's all they wrote. I went to the band's page, and that was like their hit song right there.
I love it.
Hey, we got a caller, guys. I knew someone would call in. It's
Someone's getting a mug.
The 402 area code. Not sure where that's at. I'm going to bring them in right now. Are you guys ready? Is it Nebraska?
Nebraska.
Here it comes. Who do we have calling into the show?
Greg Holman.
Oh my God.
You guys know this guy?
Hey, man.
Huh? Hi, Greg. What do you want to say to the band? Go ahead. Welcome to the show, Greg.
He's shy.
Oh, hey. I've known Mike forever. I designed the Escape the Hive logo.
I'm sorry, Mike. The bees are getting out of control. Go ahead. Jump in. Greg Holman on the phone. Ask the band something that I would never ask them.
Hey, Mike, Conrad, all of you guys. I've known Mike since Dirt. Mike and I have been buddies for a long, long time.
So tell me, when did you first? Which are these guys all your friends, or you just know them from the band?
No, I played in 2 bands with Mike. First band Mike ever played in, I was the bass player in.
Okay.
Mike and I have written songs together. I was the best man at his wedding. I designed the Escape the Hive logo. I did the package for the first CD.
Damn, he deserves this mug, Mike. And Conrad.
Yeah, give it to him. Give it to him because we owe him money.
This mug, how much does he owe you? How much does he owe you, or you owe him?
1 mug.
One mug.
So these mugs are $500 retail.
That'll almost clear it up.
I got a question for you, Greg. What drink are you going to drink out of us, bud?
There you go.
We're running the interview now.
I know what it is. Maker's Mark, right?
Mike is like a brother to me, and I was best man at his wedding, like I said. I love those guys.
We love you.
We love you too, brother.
Greg, do me a favor and send me your address so I can send you a brand new 11-ounce Dean Vaughn Music podcast mug. Can you do me a favor and write this down? Email address, Dean, D-E-A-N, at deanvaughnmusic.com. Write it down, Greg.
Mike is like a brother to me. I was best man at his wedding.
Thanks, honey.
I love those guys. We love you too, brother. Yeah.
Well, tell me what band? What did you do any recordings, Greg, with the band? Go ahead and turn your speakers down, Greg. Turn your speakers down.
Yeah. Mike can give it to you. Mike knows my address.
Okay, Greg, put down the doob, and turn down the speakers. Okay, so do me a favor, turn down those fucking speakers, bro. All right, so do you have a question for the band? Go ahead, give them a real question. Come on.
Yeah.
Right, tell me what band? What did you do any recordings, Greg, with the band?
Yes, Mike recorded a solo album that I did during the pandemic that I never put out.
Turn down your speakers, brother. Turn them down. I know we like to listen to ourselves, but turn those goddamn speakers down. Right. Are you fucked up? Greg? What's going on?
He's about half a bottle into Maker's Mark, I promise.
No,
you.
I
wanted the mug.
I love, like I said, I love those guys. Mike recorded, like I said, Mike recorded my first solo record that came out during the pandemic, and it's yet to be released. So.
Okay. So you did a few. Oh shit! God damn it! Fucking bees. Hold on. I'm sorry, Greg. The fuck.
The audience count has to be through the roof right now. There's no way we don't have 100. This is great.
Sorry about that, Greg. I've got a problem. I had a hive right outside my window, and I'm trying to escape it right now. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So anyway, Greg.
Hello?
Do you have any questions for the fucking band? Go ahead.
No, I don't. I don't.
You're winning the free mug anyway. You stole it. You stole the
All
damn
right,
thing.
thanks a lot.
Give me your address. I need you to send me your address. Will you do that?
Yeah.
Address, the 3 little numbers on the back of your debit card, and your social security, and we'll be good.
I just need your credit card number. I'll handle that from here. He just hung up on me. I hope he gets me. Jesus Christ, man. What a nice guy, though. You guys grew up with him. You know him very well.
I do, yes.
Anyway, okay. Well, we don't want to, get him in
He's
trouble.
a great guy.
Yeah.
He's one of my best friends.
Okay, it sounds like it. Go ahead.
He's the guy that knows where all the bodies are buried.
And we all have one of them.
Yes.
We all have a friend that knows where the bodies are buried.
Yeah, that would be great.
And you guys have been in the music business long enough to have acquired a few bodies, or
several,
maybe lost it.
allegedly. Nothing's proven.
So I think I did a round robin. I just kind of talked to you guys a little bit. What about the rest of the band? Oh, what about the rest of the band? Oh, what's going on? My old lady came in here, knocked over the green screen, took down my bottle of Jack Daniels, and gave me a note. So what about the rest of the band? Did I get to everyone? Who did I get to?
I think so. Yeah, you touch base on everyone.
I already got to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, honey. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. Yeah, you had a caller. Was it Greg?
No, it was Grant.
Okay. No. We already got Greg. He won the free coffee mug. We're good.
We could call Greg back.
Hey, Greg, can you just keep calling in tonight, please? So you guys have some other songs. Now, I really liked, and there's a lot of oldies out there. And I know you did the remake, and I kind of got a funny look from you guys when I played it. But I like the song. I like the way you guys did it.
Thank you.
I just want to give it a listen. Do you mind? Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
down, baby. Break it down.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. Feel the sky tumbling down. I just lose control down to my very soul. I get so hot and cold.
Let's escape the hive. Make the fucking earth move, baby. Oh, I love it. Love it, man. Love it. Bring in the audience. Bring in the audience. If you guys have to take a piss or something, go ahead, man. I'm good.
He just left.
He didn't leave for good,
Like
did he?
5 minutes ago.
Oh shit. Are they coming back?
Yeah, he's coming right back.
Oh, I thought they left for good.
No. He's got
we got
phone in work. Conrad's dying on juice here.
Sorry.
we got another caller.
Oh,
you-
sweet. Fantastic.
Okay, here he comes. Here he or she.
It's Greg again, right?
Hey, Greg.
It's Greg
Who's on-
again. Yeah,
Who's on the phone? Who's on the phone?
Greg.
They weren't kidding when they said you were going to call back. What's up, Greg?
Well, no. I'd call back. Mike wanted me to call back. Conrad wanted me to call back. I'll call back.
That's fucking awesome. Can you ask him a question this time? Just ask him anything.
Mike, what do you remember about the first show we ever played?
That I was scared shitless.
We all were, my friend.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
I spent the first half of a song looking above everybody's head into the brick wall in the back of the VFW that was packed.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Because I couldn't look anybody in the eye. Okay, I thought I'd freak out, but once I did, I was fine, and I was fine after that.
It sounds like you had the butterflies or just a little.
I
jet.
had the shits.
The shits. I did that once. I was wearing spandex pants. I had the shits. It was horrible.
They weren't butterflies. They were pterodactyls.
Michael, tell them the story of our drummer who went into his drum solo and just kept going around the kit, and we're all like, what's going on? And he threw out into the, he said, that's all I know, and threw his only pair of sticks out into the audience.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
And we had to get him back.
We had to get him back to finish the show.
Hey, Greg, do you have a favorite song by the band Escape the Hive?
By these guys, I have a ton of favorite songs by these bands. Mike and I have written songs together. I've done logos and CD packages by other bands of his, and I've always enjoyed writing songs with Mike, and I love everything these guys do. Me and my girlfriend flew out to Hollywood to see them at the Whiskey A Go-Go
Nice.
last couple of years ago, last year. I don't even remember when. But yeah, Mike's like I said, he's like a brother to me. Known him since Dirt, and
You're talking about Michael Beck, correct? Michael Beck?
Yes, Michael Beck.
All right, I just want to make sure. Don't we have two Michaels in the band? No, we don't. We have Mike Paul. Mike Vara. Vara?
Vars.
Vars, I'm sorry. Fucking my screen's dirty. What the hell happened? One of those damn bees landed on my frickin' screen here. Yeah,
It happens.
the fucking bees. Get out of here.
Happens to us all the time.
And Greg, what I was trying to get to is, do you have a favorite song that I can play for you?
A favorite song that you can play by these guys?
I've got a bunch of them.
If you have a copy of their version of their Chicago cover, that's a great song.
Are you talking about 25 or 8 to 4?
Yep.
You know what? I was kind of hoping you'd say that, because I listened to it earlier and I was like, wow, I've never heard this song played this way.
Bomb.
I'm glad you said that, because I thought I was the only one who said that. But I think everybody's going to love this song out there. And we all love Chicago. And you guys really put a 70s spin on everything you do.
Thank you.
And your voice, Michael, and the keyboards, Mike Vara.
Vars.
God damn it. Mike, I'm just going to rename you tonight. Mike.
It's
Mike,
not the first time.
Yeah.
So,
That's nicer than most of them.
He actually got called by his first name.
Greg, hang on. I'm going to play that Chicago song, 25 or 6 to 4 wave. Here we go.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Your voices are live.
something to say. Flashing lights against the sky. Giving up, I close my eyes. Sitting cross-legged on the floor. 25 or 6 to 4. Staring blindly into space. Getting up to splash my face. Wanting just to stay away. Wondering how much I can take. Should I try to do some more? 25 or 6 to
4. How was that, Greg? Greg, you still there?
Nah, he's gone.
Oh, fuck, he probably passed out or something. He was right there a fucking second ago.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Thanks for calling in, Greg. I hope you gave me your address so I can send you that podcast mug out with Escape the Hive on it. And so back real quick, guys, I want to kind of start wrapping up. We're kind of going a little over time tonight. I had so many things I wanted to play. I have some more videos now. It's up to you guys. I'm going to let you guys decide on this one. There's 2 more Escape the Hive. In between Escape the Hive, It's Not All Right. So I have 2 videos. Did you want to play any of those 2?
In between.
As of or as opposed to
It's not all right. Official lyric video.
No, digital ones I did.
Yeah, in between.
Okay, I got you. Let me check this out real quick. Let me see if I can stall it for a second. Watch on YouTube.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
And then we're going to start to wrap up, guys. So if there's anything you want to say to your fans, get ready, because I'm gonna blow this one up. Then we're going to talk about what you guys are doing next, your gigs coming up, and your new music that people are going to buy, and where they can buy it. So we're gonna kind of finish up with that, because I want people to support the band. And you know, there's not big sponsors handing us, you know, $1 million bills, guys. So we need your help out there. So
we don't even get coffee mugs.
This is in between a lyric video by Escape the Hive, just signed with Iron Gate Records. And I'm going to play it right about now. Here we go. All right, here we go. Hang on, guys.
Stuck inside this prison made by me, only me. This self-inflicted poison, born free, born free. These friends I've never known, but I know, and their endless faces, I know where this is headed, into the nothing. There's no in between. I know where all this goes and how it ends. There's no in between. Your guilt on me. I've been anointed. Don't you think or lean? This is the place for apathy. I'll set to boil, set to extreme. These friends I've never known, but I know, and their endless faces, this is headed into the nothing. There's no in between. I know where all this goes and how it ends. There's no in between. I know where this is headed into the nothing.
That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, guys. Pretty awesome.
Thank you very much.
That song kicks some fucking ass, guys. Let me tell you. In fact, everything I've heard tonight kicks ass. And I think that you're absolutely welcome. I've been in the music business a long time, and I think my ear is pretty trained to hear talent when I hear it. And what I hear is a team of extreme talent and excellent songwriting And the vocals are just unbelievable. And of course, we already know Conrad, fucking best guitar player in the world. This guy, him and Wolfgang, they need to.
Thank you so much, man.
You're absolutely welcome. And the keyboards and the drums and the bass guitar is thunder. The bass guitar is thunder, guys. I mean, I don't think is he the guy that says "Turn me up a little bit louder" on stage?
No, I'm the guy that
You're the guy. Because the bass is thunder in that recording. It's the sound.
The last time we went out on tour, was just a couple of dates, and so we just did this leg, and he took like this 410, and I told him after the last show, I'm like, that 810 is not ever not coming with us again. Right?
He doesn't bring empty cabinets. He brings them loaded, right? Yeah. Oh, guys. And, and I want to wrap up, and I want to talk a little bit about Mark Skoda. He's the CEO of Iron Gate Records, and he talks about you guys. He says, "We are beyond excited to welcome Escape the Hive to the Iron Gate family." And that was by Mark Skoda. And he says, "Their dedication to the craft and their ability to capture the essence of classic rock while infusing it with contemporary edge aligns perfectly with our mission to support and promote exceptional talent." So I'm not the only one who said that. Escape the Hive's music is a testament to the enduring appeal of hard rock, delivering songs that resonate with both longtime fans and brand new listeners. Nice. Their upcoming album promises to continue this tradition, offering tracks that are both innovative and true to their roots. That's a huge compliment, guys.
Yeah. That's super cool.
Well, thank it.
It's nice to have your label president say those kind of things about your upcoming release. So that's pretty good.
Well, you guys know Mark, and I know Mark, and he's a pretty honest guy, and he's very articulate. He's very good with words, and he knows how to talk. He should be our president, but he knows how to communicate. But I think you guys deserve a huge celebration being signed by Iron Gate Records and the new album coming out. What do you think?
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're pretty excited about it.
We'll celebrate with 5 mugs with our faces on. I'll get you my address.
Come on. All right. Here we go. You know what I forgot to do, guys, is I forgot to turn on my computer sound when I played that. So let me say it one more time. You guys deserve a celebration. Celebration. You know these guys, Conrad. And I also want to say that you guys are bad to the bone. And I ain't kidding about that. And I'm including that keyboard over there on the corner. He's just kicking back. What you guys are so talented. I'm just blown away by the music I've heard tonight, and I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight and got to meet all of you. I'm so glad that Rich joined us tonight. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it. Yeah. And I'm so glad you did, Rich. So thank you for coming in tonight. And
thanks so much, man. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely, Conrad. And Mike Vars.
Yeah.
Sure.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
And I want to thank Mike Vars for chiming in, Conrad, Rich Henshaw, Paul Williams on bass guitar, and Michael Beck on lead vocals. Former frontman with Jakey Lee in the Lee's Dragon Cartel. I never saw them. I'm gonna have to check them out after the show.
Yeah, good. There's some stuff on YouTube with me singing. It doesn't suck to be standing next to Jake, that's for sure.
Oh, hell no. I just did an interview with Greg Chason from Badlands.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And Greg Chason, and I just did Carlos Cavazzo, Stet Howland. They were doing Freak Show, Ronnie Borchert. And they were doing Freak Show, and I'm not sure where they're going with that, but there was a lot of talk about Randy Rhoads, a lot of talk about Jakey Lee, and Cinderella's ex-member. Anyway, the band was called Freak Show, and it was a great interview. But we talked a lot about Jakey Lee, and Greg Chason apparently is very good friends with him.
Apparently.
They're like brothers. And so, guys, I want to thank you for joining the show tonight. Sorry I kept you over a little bit.
No,
but,
it's totally all right. We really appreciate it, and so glad that you dig it, and hopefully we got some new fans that that heard it as well, and we hope to see you all out on the road soon.
And you know what? If we got some time left, I think we should get Greg back on the phone.
No, Greg, do not call back into the show. I don't have all night. All right, guys, I'm going to play this for you. So here we go.